Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, and today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about electric cars of the coming year, the 2026 Tesla Model 2, the car that's been making waves long before its tires even hit the road. Compact, fully electric, tech-loaded, and shockingly affordably, this little EV is on a mission to disrupt, dominate, and democratize electric driving. So buckle in, because what Tesla has done here might just reset the standard. Let's begin with what hits you first at a looks. This isn't your typical entry-level EV design. Up front, the Model 2 flaunts Tesla's updated visual language. The front fascia is clean, minimalistic, and aerodynamic. No traditional grille. Of course it doesn't need one, but Tesla's subtle sculpting below the bumper gives it presence. The new LED headlight signature is sharp and assertive, almost hawk-like, with matrix functionality on higher trims. The hood dips smoothly, flanked by crisp fender lines that hint at agility and futuristic restraint. It's modern, youthful, and designed to appeal globally, especially in urban spaces. Swing around to the side, and proportions are key. At 169 inches long, the Model 2 is shorter than the Model 3, yet it somehow avoids looking stubby. Credit that to the long wheelbase and short overhangs. Tesla's familiar flush door handles are back, and there's a new character line that runs subtly from the front wheel arch through to the taillight. The blacked-out pillars and slightly floating roof design lend a sense of continuity and motion even when parked. Alloy wheels range from 17 to 19 inches depending on the trim, with aero-optimized designs boosting both range and road presence, and with a drag coefficient of just 0.23. It's impressively slippery through the air for a hatchback. Move to the rear and Tesla keeps it tasteful. The back features a gently tapering hatch, minimal branding, and a new horizontal light bar that stretches across the width. It's bolder than the Model 3's rear and seems inspired by the Cybertruck sliding treatment, though much more refined. There's a small integrated spoiler lip, and beneath that, a clean, unadorned bumper that stays true to Tesla's design ethos of functional minimalism. Step inside, and things start to feel really special. Despite its position as Tesla's most affordable model, the interior of the Model 2 is unmistakably premium. Materials are a mix of soft-touch recycled composites and high-quality vegan leather. The layout, classic Tesla, is center-focused, spacious, and airy. A 15-inch horizontal touchscreen dominates the dash, controlling everything from navigation to VAC. But what's new is the updated user interface. It's faster, more intuitive, and smarter, driven by Tesla's next-gen infotainment chip, reportedly offering console-level gaming and eye-assisted personalization. There's no traditional instrument cluster, of course. Driving info is shown on the upper left quadrant of the central screen. It takes a bit of adjustment but quickly becomes second nature. The steering wheel yoke option is similar to the one in the updated Model 3 Highland. It's compact, tactile, and houses capacitive touch controls for key functions like indicators and wipers. Seats are surprisingly plush. They're heated, power adjustable, and contoured for support over longer drives. Front row visibility is excellent thanks to the low dash and slim A-pillars. In the back, space is tight for taller passengers, but acceptable for a subcompact EV. The flat floor helps with legroom, and there's decent headroom thanks to the high roofline and panoramic glass top. Storage is clever. There's 17.8 cubic feet of trunk space, with a fold-flat rear bench for bulkier cargo. Add to that a front trunka or frunka offering another 3 cubic feet, and you've got enough space for city living and weekend escapes. Cup holders, USB-C ports front and back, wireless charging, and over-the-air software update. Everything you'd expect is here under the hood. But let's talk about what really matters: performance. The Model 2 comes in two powertrain variants at launch: a single-motor RWD and a dual-motor AWD. The rear-wheel drive model produces 240 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in about 6.9 seconds. Not earth-shattering, but more than peppy enough for urban duty. The dual-motor variant ups that to around 320 horsepower and slashes the 0 to 60 to just 4.3 seconds. It's fast, properly fast. Handling is agile. This car was designed with city maneuverability in mind, and it delivers. The low center of gravity thanks to the underfloor battery pack means corners are tight and planted. Steering is sharp and responsive, and regenerative braking has been tuned for smoother modulation, making one-pedal driving feel more natural than ever. There's even an optional track mode for the AWD version, If you're feeling particularly spicy range, this is where Tesla flexes its engineering muscle. The RWD variant is expected to get around 270 miles on a single charge, while the dual-motor AWD should achieve 250 miles due to the added weight and power. Charging is rapid. On a V4 supercharger, the Model 2 can gain up to 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes. Home charging at 240 volts yields a full charge overnight, and it supports bi-directional charging, meaning it can power your home or even other EVs if needed. Now, what about autopilot? Tesla's latest suite comes standard, with advanced safety features like automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise, and lane keeping assist. Full self-driving AFSTA is still optional and still controversial, but for those who opt in, Tesla promises continued improvement via OTA updates. The cabin camera supports driver monitoring for enhanced safety and future autonomous functionality. All of this tech and performance would be impressive in a car costing $50 grand. But here's where it gets jaw-dropping. The base 2026 Tesla Model 2 starts at just $25,990 before incentives. Yes, under 26 grand for a fully electric Tesla. Even after adding some key options, a dual-motor AWD, premium audio, you're still under $35,000. That's unprecedented. For many buyers, especially first-timers in the EV space, this will be the tipping point. Tesla is also pushing for massive production scale. The Model 2 is being built across multiple global gigafactories including Mexico, Berlin, and Shanghai, making it a truly global vehicle, tailored for dense urban markets but engineered with Tesla's global performance standards. Deliveries are expected to begin in early 2026, with pre-orders already stacking up in the hundreds of thousands. So, what do we think? The 2026 Tesla Model 2 isn't just another new EV, it's a mission statement. A compact car designed for the masses, without cutting corners on design, tech, or performance. It's not perfect, the rear seat space is tight, and build quality remains a question mark, but what you're getting at this price point is nothing short of revolutionary. Tesla took everything it learned from the Roadster, the Model S, X, 3, and distilled it into something compact, clever, and crazy accessible. It's the EV for the next billion drivers, and if it lives up to the hype, it could be the single most important vehicle Tesla has ever made. So if you're in the market for your first EV or even your next Tonia, this is the one to watch. We'll be following its rollout closely, testing it in depth once we get a full production model, and exploring how it stacks up in the real world. Thanks for riding with us today on Car Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2026 Tesla Model 2, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more cutting-edge car reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Could this be your first Tesla? Or are you holding out for something else? Let's talk. Until next time, stay charged and we'll see you down the road.